Welcome to Guitar Town. So, Gibson Jumbos, that's what Gibson acoustic guitars people think about, or the J series guitars when they start talking about them. They have their roots in the Royce Mech and other large guitars that Gibson built, and they built a guitar that was called strictly a jumbo at one point, and then you get into the jumbo guitars. I've got several of them. There's two basic types. They're the ones that are the J series, like and SJ series. At the top of that line are these guitars that are sort of aren't related to the dreadnought shape at all. They're more related to big Gibson arch tops. They're essentially big Gibson arch tops with flat tops on them, and they have a sound all their own. They began building these guitars. They made them with rosewood at the top of the line. They were made with other materials, but what they finally arrived at is making them like some of the best jazz boxes are, with and mandolins for that matter. Back to what Gibson does: maple backs and sides, and a spruce top. This is a J185 from 1954, and J185 is a 16-inch guitar. So this is the equivalent of those Martin guitars that I play, except it's deeper. And Martin even does actually copy Gibson in this one respect. They came out with a jumbo guitar of their own recently, a J series, which is essentially the same as their M guitar, but it's deeper and has a little more boom in it that is necessary sometimes, and sometimes it's not. With a maple guitar, it makes a difference. When you start doing it with a rosewood or a mahogany guitar, it can get to be kind of overload. That varies from instrument to instrument. This is my J185. I wanted one for a long time. The Earle Brothers model you may have seen that came in the early 60s was a J185 that in black with starred position markers instead of these position markers, which are sort of classic Gibson, that some stuff that goes back to the 30s and went on into the 50s, like just these dual parallelogram pearl inlays for markers. The headstock's pearl inlaid, the logo, and whatever the hell that thing is. I'm sure there's a name for that thing, but it's on fancy Gibson guitars. The back is like, really pretty, matched pieces of maple, and side, same deal. Let's see what else. Oh, and a peculiar, the position markers on Gibsons are there to hide screws that are in the bridge. I'm say position markers. This trim that's always on Gibson bridges. Earlier ones didn't have it, but when you get into the 50s, they started putting a screw in the bridge, and they covered it with a piece of trim. It was usually a dot, but on J185s, it's this. I don't know what to call it except an iron cross, and which is kind of unique to this instrument. It's fine. It may be on a couple of other things. It's the only one I own that has it anyway. But this is the sort of guitar that I was famous for playing for. But as soon as I got famous, because I got to the point where I was kind of a flat slammer. Somebody recently, when they were selling me a guitar or trying to talk me into buying a guitar that belonged to them in a shop, said, "Well, it's a strummer. That guitar is perfect for you," and which kind of insulted me, kind of pissed me off. But well, actually, wait, have we seen that guitar yet? I can't remember. This is just because I've been doing a lot of stuff from this record on this series, but this is the heart of Guitar Town, of that album, is maple, big body maple Gibsons with a spruce top. So this is we'll do, when we get to the really big one, we'll play Guitar Town itself, but on this one we're gonna play on the interstate. Pumping gasoline and counting out of state plates. Ask me how far in Memphis, somewhere's the nearest beer. They don't even know there's a town around here now. Someday I'm finally gonna let go. I know there's a better way. I wanna know what's over that rainbow. I'm gonna get out of here someday. Someday. Now my brother went to college 'cause he played football. I'm still here and I'm a little bit small. I got me a '67 Chevy, she low and sleek and black. Someday I put her on that interstate and never look back. Someday I'm finally gonna let go, 'cause I know there's a better way. I wanna know what's over that rainbow. I'm gonna get out of here someday. I'm gonna get out of here someday. 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 1954 Gibson J185. Oh, fuck.